I always wanted to move to Philly. So I did. Okay, maybe I'm just here for another weekend cosplaying as a girl who feels the city in her bones, going to shows, tattoo conventions, meeting up with friends, doing the whole song and dance. But who's to say? We're sister cities. I attribute Philly to meeting my boyfriend mid-tour. It's kind of like this random middle ground of every time he used to go on tour, Philly was the spot where whether or not my sister wanted to drive or my friends wanted to drive and pick me up, we would always just meet him in Philly. So it kind of felt like, not that I was a part of the tour, but it felt like I was there and I was able to see him in certain situations where maybe I wasn't able to for a while. So if he'd go on tour for a month, or if he'd go on tour for 2 weeks, or if it was like a weekender and a half and it wasn't like a full tour because half the tour dates dropped, you know, when you're in like a very DIY sort of metalcore band on the tail end of metalcore, back in like 2015, 2014, shit was weird and it was hard. Philly just always to me resonates with that. It reminds me of going to local shows and how prominent that scene was at the time. It just feels, it's memories. I guess I grasp onto memories, and Philly just has a lot of that. Now, while that we're here talking about tour looks a little bit different these days. It's not in some random basement or even so much as to say a vet hall. Tour isn't really with a band anymore. Right now in this current situation, Jordan's become like a DJ, and you know, you go where the wind takes you, and you go where what's meant for you to perform on stage and to just be in front of a crowd of people that, you know, you want to entertain. So, of course it looks different, but it's also lovely and it comes with a lot of perks. Oh, and look, the train's passing, which is quite nice actually. So yeah, this is the Green Room in Ardmore Music Hall, right outside of Philly. It's like 15 minutes from center, maybe 20-ish minutes from like Philly Center City. And it's so cute here. This is the Green Room, couch, chair, my food that they comp for you instead of yelling at you when you walk in to the venue. We get to take these home, which is really nice and lovely. And you know what? While Jordan's on stage right now, let's take you out to the balcony. Here is also another little green room area, but for the main part. And now it definitely cleared out a bunch since I last went out there. But I was chilling because now I have kind of this luxury and this privilege of doing shit like this and being so happy that he gets to string me along. This is all the more things that I love about Philly.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let your arms, close your eyes.
Jordan and I's first getaway was also in Philly. It was like 2 young kids for the first time going and paying for a hotel and staying somewhere that just wasn't home, to have like a change of scenery and just exciting memories and moments. It also turned out that he had a show that day, which we knew about, but it randomly got canceled, which was really the sole purpose and reason why we came in Philly and stayed anyway. It was around his birthday weekend, which is wild to think about because this is also his birthday weekend currently right now. And not that that's the point of this video by any means. I just think it's really special that I have so many first random memories here and they all kind of streamline together, and I just make them be reminiscent of Philly. And speaking of Philly, I'm wearing my Wonder Years shirt because I just can't stay away from Philly pop punk to save my life, which is also another huge part in all of this. Which leads me to here. I think the fact that I love Philly so much is because their music and the bands that come out of it are just impeccable and incredible. Like right behind me is the Wonder Years, aka my favorite band, but I think you guys already kind of know that beyond any array of like giddy fangirl moments. Behind me, it was their like promo for their most newest single that came out called Oldest Daughter, and I had like this running joke that it was about me because I'm oldest daughter and there's like so many eldest daughter tendencies, and it's just so good and so fun. So I don't know, I brought you guys here because I figured it really works, and so many bands come out of here that I'm absolutely enthralled with and obsessed with, and I think it's just fitting to my character and my bones of where you are. Even I'm literally wearing a Brooklyn shirt, but like, all right, let's go to the tattoo convention. Alright, so I never got around to filming the tattoo convention because the center was overstimulating as hell, but I met up with some friends who calmed me down and validated the fact that the place was anxiety-inducing. I'm just here to share love for the city that's always made me feel welcome. The aura that surrounds this place is bright, even on gloomy days. The music that stems from here brings me to a more magical place, and the memories I make each time I visit are enough to vlog about for the rest of time. So make sure you're subscribed for more travels, moments, and more. Find me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Let the grass squeeze through your toes.